Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Push Pilates Beyond the Studio. Let's go ahead and start our warm up. So we are on all fours. We're going to gently rock over our hands, kind of just stretching out our forearms. We're going to change our wrists. So our wrists are going to face each other, forward and back. And then we're going to have our fingers facing our body and then forward and back here as well. Let's take it on back to child's pose. So our hips and knees are nice and wide. Fingers are long down our mat. Right arm rounded out. Left arm rounded out. And let's move around our wrist. Lift and lower arms behind us. And then we're going to go right into pedaling out those calves, lift and lower the heels as needed. We have our plank to downward dog motion here. Then we're slowly going to walk to standing. So our head is going to be last to lift at the top. And we're going to roll it up, stretch over to one side, and then switch to the other side. Alrighty, great job. Okay, so we are starting with our standing series. We have 5 movements with 3 sets. We're gonna start with a ball. If you don't have one, it's totally fine, but we have squats with the ball under heels. So our toes are gonna be pointed outward, and our toes are also gonna be pressed into the mat, and then we're gonna zip down and zip back up. Next up, we have our standing around the world. So you're standing nice and upright. Those toes are nice and flexed. And you're threading the ball through your leg, alternating the legs, breathing nice and controlled at the top. Let's open the base of our legs. We have our standing reach over with the ball squeeze at the top. So I like to have the ball right underneath my fingers, squeezing at the palms, lifting and lowering, nice and controlled. Let's go ahead and meet on our knees. We have our knees to feet. If you need a modification, you can always just keep both knees down and just round the hips just like this. But if you want to make it spicy, we're going to lift and lower in this stance, keeping that upper body nice and low. In our last movement for our standing series, we have our arms lift and lower, squeeze in a ball. Use your breath. You got this. Okay, we're gonna set up for our core series, 4 movements, 3 sets. We're gonna start with the ball in between our knees, and we're gonna crunch toes up and then the ball squeeze at the knees. So we're gonna lift and lower here, squeeze and tap in those heels. Great job. Let's hold that crunch. Really work this crunch here, lifting and lowering. Knees are nice and tight, squeezing the ball. Perfect. This next movement, let's keep our head and shoulders off the mat, and you're kind of pulsing towards your ankles, still squeezing the ball, lifting and lowering, using a nice strong core. Great job. Let's go ahead and hold it at the top, squeezing the ball. We have 30 seconds. Whew, perfect, y'all. Okay, let's take our break. We have another set. Let's go ahead and lay right on our belly. We have a back chain series, 4 movements, 3 sets. The ball is gonna go right under your palms. Your legs and your glutes are nice and glued to the mat. And you're gonna roll up and squeeze down. Really lift your chest up at the top. You want your quad, so the front part of your leg, to lift and lower off the mat. Let's keep the chest up. From here, we have our alternating lifts. Again, getting those quads up as much as you can, squeezing at the top. It's not a race. And then let's rest our forehead on our hands, and then we have those raised toe taps. So your toe is tapping quad. Perfect, y'all. Let's stay in here. We're starting with those swimmers. So we're alternating those arms and alternating those legs. You got this. Great job. Perfect. All right, let's take our break, and we're jumping right back into it. Okay, push crew, we're moving on to our bridge series. We have 4 movements again with 3 sets. We're gonna start with the ball in between our knees, and we have a regular bridge. So go ahead and walk those heels as close as you can to your body. And we're gonna lift and lower at the top, squeezing those glutes nice and high. We have our alternating lifts, so hips stay nice and high. You're alternating that march. You're squeezing the ball as well. Nice and controlled. Let's lift and lower with the ball behind our calves. Right into our pulses, squeezing the ball, arms are up, lifting and lowering the hips. Great work. Perfect. Now, if you made it this far, you're doing great, sweetie. We have our last series, which is our cardio series that I always like to finish with. We have 5 movements in 3 sets. So let's hang in there. You got this. We're going to start standing up nice and tall with our chest lifted, and we have our straight leg taps with the ball and arm. So finding that nice controlled posture, you're pointing the toe, lifting and lowering that foot. Perfect. Now let's just switch over to the opposite side. Same movement. Now we're taking the ball to our chest. We have our alternating curtsies. That leg go right behind, dropping the knee, finding that nice controlled bouncy type movement here. Body stays forward. Let's squat to press on toes, so nice and deep, and just try to get 1 inch lower each rep, okay? Pressing the ball over our head, nice and controlled. We have our standing marches, so ball goes up, marching, lifting at the knee. Toes are nice and flex. Really great job, y'all. Last movement for the set, we have ball to knee, alternating that ball down, lift and lower, stay in control, crew. You got this. We're at the tail end of this work. Came this far. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take our break. We have 2 more sets. You got this.
can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way.
Perfect. You guys did it. Really great job. Let's go ahead and get a nice deep cool down. Really great job. That's it for today. Again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching Push Pilates Beyond the Studio. Bye.